Alright, I'm going to try to show you guys as fast as I can how to download the emulator and install SOCOM 2 and everything you need to play XLINK with us. So, first thing is this link right here. It'll be in the description below. You got to decide if you have a high-end PC or a low-end PC. If you're on the low end, this is most likely what you have. It's less than 8 gigs of RAM and you'll know, right? High-end PCs are most likely gaming PCs. So you need to download one of these two, and then you need to download this, and then you need to download the ISO file, which is, I'll put it in the description below. Download this. Then if you don't have 7-zip, you gotta download 7-zip. So go to the internet, say 7-zip, and I used this link right here. Worked for me. You need to install the emulator. So once this is finished, you can come up here, Google Chrome. If you're using Mozilla Firefox, you can find your downloads damn near the same place. You want to find it and you want to click on it. And the first time click on it, yours won't look like this. Mine only looks like this because mine's already installed. It'll just be a green install button right here. Just install that. And once you do that, you want to find the SOCOM on PC folder on your computer, right? So I'm pretty sure it default downloads here, but if you select a different place, it might not be here. This is where mine went straight away. Windows C, SOCOM on PC. And this is it. This is the emulator. You should be able to double click that, and that should launch just like that. Okay, so that's good. If that's working, you're all set. Download TAP. So TAP is right here. This is the TAP driver. This is pretty much an adapter that you need the emulator to connect to XLINK. Works very well. So configure controller next. So double click that. You can configure controller right here. Login settings. Go to pad 1 up the top. And what I did really fast was I selected all of them and I deleted them and I just redid it because you're gonna have a lot of things on this side right here. Like by default, it's gonna have like mouse and keyboard stuff over there that I don't know. You don't want all that. So you don't need it. So configure controller. Main thing you want is a PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, or Xbox One controller. And once you do that, you gotta make sure you config triangle no matter what, because the next part we're gonna need triangle. Gonna need that. Alright, and then you want to config dev9. That's right here. And you want to go here. And you want to select tap Windows adapter for the adapter. This is very important. You gotta do this. This will be blank when you first do it, I'm pretty sure. You do that. And then if you want to use your mic on the emulator and talk to people that are on PS2 or on the emulator, you can do that too. You just go right here, you go to USB, plugin settings, configure, right here. Then you select whatever you got on your computer. Mine's an Astro Mix Amp. And then you come down here and you do that for the audio output, just like this, whatever you're using on your computer. Alright, so now we're gonna use 7-zip to extract that file, that ISO file. So if you don't know where it's saved, you can always come back up to your downloads on your browser and you want to look for this right here. And you want to say show in folder. You just want to make sure it's there. That's mainly what we're doing here right now. So to unzip it, You might be able to click it and say extract. Mine didn't have that option. I had to do this, but other people were able to do it a different way, where they could just right click it and extract it right away. But I had to open up 7-zip, and when you first open it, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this, I think. No, not like that. No, not like that. How do you get to the main? There, this is what it's gonna look like. And you just go computer, go to your C drive, and you're looking for that ISO file that you downloaded, right? It should be wherever you saved it. Mine is saved right here. Then you're gonna extract that. That's gonna take some time, depending on your specs of your computer, right? And then once it's done, this is where it should be. It should be in a folder right there. And this is what it needs to look like. It needs to look like disk image file, because that's what this is. This is literally a virtual disk that we're using for the emulator. Once all that's done, you want to launch your emulator, right? And if you're not used to it by now, this is how I find my emulator. I go to my Windows C, my SOCOM on PC folder, and I launch the application. That's what I do. And to boot the BIOS, this is what you gotta do. And if you've configured your controller and everything's working, your controller works, you just tap triangle, and you're looking for these last 4 characters right here. So mine is EB79. Yours will be different. Everybody's is different. So once you do that, this is where you want to go. I'll put this link right here in the description also. This link right here. So go here and you go to Sony PlayStation 2, you select that, and you put in those digits, those last 4 characters. Calculate the IP address, and you grab this IP right here. You copy this, and you come here. You come config, dev9 again, plugin settings, and you're gonna copy and paste that right here. That's all you gotta do. Apply it again, and now we need XLINK. So we're gonna go to teamxlink.co.uk. And the first thing you want to do is you want to click downloads right here. You want to download XLINK. Click it. It's going to say, do you want to do WinPCAP and some other things? Just say yes to it. You'll be alright. Pretty much everything that you're downloading, all the default settings are good. You're fine. And you want to do sign up. You want to sign up if you don't already have an XLINK account. Username, password, email, you want to use Gmail. It's been known to work the best. Other ones like Yahoo and Outlook and Hotmail, they don't receive the emails from XLINK as of late. So Gmail just works the best. Fill out a location, an age, and a bandwidth. They're all mandatory. You got to do that. Submit it. Go to your email. Grab the confirmation link. Click on it. Confirm it. You're good to go. Once XLINK is downloaded, you're gonna look for it right here. This is how you find it. And I'll put a link to something else. Something called OrbHopper. Right here. This makes it a lot easier to launch XLINK. Where were we? Confused. What am I doing? Alright. So the first time you sign on XLINK, type in your username and your password. You're going to try to log in, it's not going to let you log in. It's going to keep you on this page right here. That's okay. You just have to consent. You're going to click on that consent button right there. And you're going to do this. Put your username and your email in. You're going to send the verification email to yourself. Once you get it, click on the link that it gives you. It's going to take you to a web page. And it's going to say consent at the top. It's going to be a button that you can click. Just click on that and you're good to go. Then you can come back here, log in, and you want to find, we'll config first. Let's config first. So if you didn't see that, when you get on XLINK on the top left, this is where you config XLINK. And you want to look for tap Windows adapter if you're using the emulator. This is specifically for the emulator. And if it's not there, restart your computer. I had to restart my computer, and then it finally showed up. And then that's all you need to do in there. You save that, and you're good. And to get to the arena, you go Game Arenas, SOCOM 2, NTSC. Then you should see players, and you want to see people's pings. You want to see pings. If you don't see a lot of pings, there's probably something wrong on your end. Could be a firewall, could be your router. Just type in XLINK, you know, maybe they'll help you. If people see it and they know what they're talking about, they can help you. I will also put a link to a Discord community where people are always helping each other get online in the description. So we did that. So last thing is the emulation in the video settings. So this is why the emulator is so good, because people recently found out that you can do this type of thing. So if you want, you can do this right here. When you first start the emulation settings, this is what it's going to look like. You just come down here, you click on speed hacks, and you want to make this number right here -1 and this number 1. This is just to make it so certain maps run more smooth. And some people have really good PCs and they might not even need to do this, but this is something you want to do if you're playing and you can't, if like Crossroads becomes unplayable or something like that. This is how you fix that. By doing these settings that I'm doing right now, this emulation settings and these video settings. You want to do these video settings regardless. So when you get here, you want to choose your GPU that you're using. For the renderer, you want to use software or hardware, but OpenGL is what I'm told. So they both work. But if you do hardware, then you can do something crazy like play in 1080p. Like you can set a custom resolution right there and do that. And then you won't believe the graphics you see. For SOCOM 2, it's pretty crazy. Alright, and that's all you gotta do. And then the very last thing we gotta do, because we haven't done it yet, is select our ISO. This is the last thing. Remember this? You gotta find this right here. So mine was right here. So it was in the SOCOM on PC folder, but it also creates another folder right there, SOCOM 2 US Navy SEALs. You double click that, and this is what you want. You want to open the disk image file, and it should be exactly like this, SCUS, just like that. You say open. If this happens, that's fine. Just reset the emulator. Just reset it. Just turn it off, turn it right back on. That's all you got to do. So ISO selector. You don't have, no, just to be safe, select ISO here, and then if you're doing it right, it'll have it pinned right here. So mine was already pinned, that's why mine was giving me that message. The last thing you want to do is one more thing we got to do. I always forget this. right here. I'll put this link in the description below also. This is the patch. This tells you everything that's updated. We've been updating the game. A guy named Harry62 is doing amazing things. So where I save this to is my SOCOM on PC folder, and I save it in patches. And I'll show you why I do that. So save it there. Best thing you can do right there. And then the reason we do that is because when you run ELF, it opens that folder instantly. That's what it's designed to do. Then you just click on it, you open it, and this is how we start. This is normal. This is what it'll look like. How long is this video? Does it tell me? Does it tell me the duration? It's not telling me the duration. We want to make this short and sweet so it doesn't take forever to load. Alright, this is what you want to do, and if you want to, right now you can hit triangle and back out. This will take you to the main menu of SOCOM 2. And you can... Uh-oh, my shit crashed. Why did it do that? You should be able to back out of here and go to your options. I don't know why mine froze like that. I hope it doesn't do that again. So you can go into options and you can change your stuff. Controller settings, video settings, audio settings. And then you can come right back into LAN. Then you want to log in. You want to set a name here. This will be really weird when you first get on it. It'll tell you like the format to do it. So if you want, you can put a clan tag in there, and don't put a space after your name because it'll look a little off in the game because you don't need a space. So if you want a clan tag, it'll appear orange just like the old days. You'll have a rank. You don't have to save it. Mine's already saved. You can save it, so you don't have to do it again though. And you want this to connect, and there you go. You want to look at your XLINK. You want to look at the pings. If you don't see somebody's ping, just refresh this list right here. And sometimes you won't see somebody's ping because they left their XLINK up and running, and that's fine. But you just want to... I just like to refresh rooms before I join them just because, just give the program time to load and whatnot. And this is what it'll look like. If everything works correctly, you'll be good to go. You'll be able to play SOCOM on your PC. And then if you want to go full screen, all you got to do is double click. Double click with your mouse on the screen. Then your stuff might be inverted, so you're gonna have to hit start, take that off. And I'll play one round for you. See what happens. If you're playing on the emulator, you don't have the same movement that you do on like a PS2 or that you had back in the day. Oh my god, we might be dead.
Oh, I missed them. Over there.
Yeah, dude, they're coming. I'm running.
What's up, B?
I'm making a video right now showing people how to set this up. There's a guy in front of Bomb House. There's a lot of people in this room too right now, so it might be a little laggy. Nading in front of you three. Only 2 guys left. If you're playing non-patched, you can do this right here. You can wall slide. I'm gonna throw a nade on my teammate. I don't think he's gonna kill him.
Seals victorious.
Oh, good name.
How you do it? Thanks. And if you wanna minimize it, you double click it again. Don't try to hit escape. If you hit escape, you'll mess something up. Hope this video's been helpful for you guys. I'm gonna end it right here. Just comment in the YouTube if you have any problems, and I'll try to help you.